your body into shape. And you're gonna eat all of your greens. Now, whether you do or whether you don't, here are 5 magic styling tricks that are going to make you look slimmer instantly. Oh, and these pieces will always fit, no matter what your body's doing. I told you they work like magic. For those tops that just hit you in all the wrong places and show the parts that you don't want to see, try this. Start with a waistband that is a little bit higher up. That's going to give you a little bit more support and suck in. And this is where the magic really happens. Go with a magic blouse that disguises the tummy. But it doesn't just disguise the tummy. What it also does is it draws the attention up, gives you some waist definition. Even if you feel like you don't have a waist, this is going to give you an illusion of a waist. And the tie going down the body, right in front of the tummy area, gives you that concealment. And you know what? It is so flexible that it will always fit. Now, if you do happen to be losing weight and you're feeling like you want a little more shape, then you can do this. Simply ballerina top it, tie it at the back if that is possible for you. We do make the ties as long as possible depending on the width of the fabric. And then you can either have it just sitting over your jeans like this, or even could you possibly tuck it in because you're feeling so great about your body? Now, what happens if you're kind of in between? Not ready for the tucking situation, but you're feeling good. You can also wear this as a wrap top. Look at that! I know! You can wrap it over, tuck this piece into your jeans or your pants or your skirt, whatever you're wearing it with. Put on a wide belt. Yes, you see here we're getting real definition of the waist. We're making you look taller, we're making you look slimmer and fabulous. And again, this is super flexible, can be as tight or as loose as you want. Now let's talk about pants that can adjust with your body no matter what's going on any given day and work like magic to disguise the things that you're not so crazy about. Does that sound just way out? I know, girlfriend, but I'm so excited to show you these pants. So come on with me and let me show you the details. Now, believe it or not, these pants are not elasticated. So how on earth are they going to be adjustable? I'm so excited to tell you. When you first put them on, they look like this. They're pretty funny. And you're thinking to yourself, how's she keeping those on? I know what you mean. But let me come closer and show you. Here, right here is the button. This is an elasticated piece and it goes around a button that can also be moved. You can also add extra buttons if you need it. I have done that before. You can even twist these over twice. To be honest, I've lost a bit of weight and I feel like these are a little bit looser than when I first made them. So, yay, but there is that adjustability on both sides. Okay, now you can adjust the pants up at the top higher if you want to, because it's got a nice high waistband at the back, or a little bit lower down depending on where your tummy is and where that perfect sweet spot is. I like to go a little bit higher up because I'm quite short and I want to elongate my legs. I also don't have much of a waist, so I'm going to go quite high up, and then, and in fact you can see it needs a little bit of adjusting here, I'm going to tie it in front. Now either I can bow it or I can just knot it. It is such fun pants, and they always fit. But wait, there's more! Because the fabric is a print, it actually works to disguise a multitude of things. Well, multitude, namely the tummy, right? I have tried this in a plain. It doesn't work. It doesn't work in a solid fabric, but it works like magic in a print because there's so much going on here. You don't know what's fabric and what's flesh. Plus you have this tie that you can bow or not depending on what it looks like on you, because all of us have different bodies, girlfriends, and we want to embrace our different and unique bodies, right? So you can tie it as you like and it works like magic to disguise. Plus, you can wear them as a wide leg if you prefer, or you can tie it at the bottom. So it has this little slit there, and so you can have the wide leg look. Sometimes that can work really well if you're trying to de-emphasize your hips. It just depends on you. I quite like wearing both. I wear them both at different times, but this is for the wide leg effect, and this is for the tied, cheeky, funky look. Plus, you can wear them together for a really funky look. Now listen, I know I have a silver top on underneath, which shows that it is very flexible and it can be worn for a more dressed up occasion, or, girlfriend, it can be worn as something a little more casual with just a simple t-shirt on underneath. For a more casual, dressed down look, I've just put it with a simple sweater and my fun sneakers, and you can see that already it's transforming this look. You can wear it for so many different occasions. And again, let me remind you, the exciting thing about it is disguising the tummy, working with my shape, and most importantly, it always fits. Now for a skirt option, because I know you love a skirt, and a skirt can be a phenomenal piece to adapt your body shape, work its magic, and this is no exception. So a wrap skirt, girlfriends, but a good wrap skirt. So not a wrap skirt that's going to go like something like this, where you're like, whoa, wait, where's the rest of the skirt? No, you want something that is going to really wrap around. I'm going to show you what I mean. You want that serious wrap around. You also want to be able to take it higher up or lower down, depending on where you're at with your body at any given time. Sometimes it's better to go higher up because the print in this particular skirt actually disguises the tummy, and sometimes it can go a little bit further down to really just cut the expanse of the tummy or the width of it. It will depend on your body shape and the skirt that you're wearing, but in my mind, a printed skirt, a wrap skirt, or one with texture is really going to help you to get that disguising in. The other thing that you want to make sure of is that it has flair. All right, this is very important because when a skirt does this, what it does is it actually makes your hips look wider. Can you see the difference in that versus in this? So this creates a really triangle effect where at the bottom the triangle is there and then it's coming narrow to the top. It actually makes this, all of the above seem narrow in comparison. Now what about the length of the skirt? And I think the length of the skirt is very important because often it is around how we feel about our legs. Of course, during the fall and winter, it's easier because of the tights, but we want something that we can really wear all year round. That's what I'm thinking. I like versatility, right? And so really what is fun about this one is that it's shorter on one side, but then it goes into a triangle shape at the bottom. And I've done that for a real and intense purpose. And that is because wherever the length lands can either make you look fuddy-duddy or super chic, depending on your height, okay? That's if it's straight. If it's in a triangle shape, it doesn't really matter because it's asymmetrical. It's breaking it up. The eye doesn't know where it's going. It's really, really fun. And really elongating and slimming. So we like all of those things. So this does that for you. Of course, if you don't like your legs at all, you don't like the footwear that you have to wear because maybe you're a bit restricted in that way, then you can have a longer skirt in a similar kind of style. But essentially, these are the kind of things that you want to look for in a skirt. Now that we've spoken about the shape of the skirt, let's talk about what to wear with the skirt. Because so many times I've heard women say, oh, I bought the skirt, I love the skirt, and now I have nothing to wear with it. So when you have a skirt, you want to make sure you have at least multiple different ways that you can style it and wear it in your closet, that it's going to work for you. Otherwise, it's just going to lay around in your closet. Okay, so this is the same magic blouse, but in the same print. And you, again, working its magic. So we have the wraparound, which is working really well. We then have the magic of the tie in front and the emphasizing over here. It really is phenomenal. And wait for it, there are more ways you can wear it. You can tuck this top in and wear it as a dress. Now what it does is it's also creating that wrap dress look, which is super flattering. The emphasis is high up in the waist because that's where the tie is. And again, the print is working its magic. Girlfriends, remember that print can be your best friend because it disguises a whole bunch of things that plain just will not. So don't be afraid of wearing print, but you must wear print in fitted styles. Fitted doesn't mean tight, it just means shapely and with fit, right? Doesn't have to be exposing all the parts you want. In fact, we don't want that. And if you want a little bit more concealment for the tummy and a little bit more emphasis of the waist, you know me and my belting. I'm a huge fan of belting because this will create it. Like some of these pieces and want some more information, go to tracygoldnewyork.com. The link is in the description. Now, what about a dress? You want a dress that's going to go with you and fit you no matter what and work its magical powers. Because remember, that's what this video is about. Now, this dress is so fun because it actually can be worn multiple different ways and there's no way this won't fit you. Plus, it actually does have some little bit of shape to it because that's how it's cut. Also the asymmetrical line, the fabric that's been chosen, it moves with your body. It can go off the shoulder, one shoulder, both shoulders. This is a drawstring that can adjust, so it can create multiple different looks. But I'm going to show you the most important thing that you can do with this dress for a slimming look. Are you ready for it? You know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say belted, but let me show you how to do it. You want to grab these two pieces here. You want to take it in front. The reason being is you want to make sure that you are distributing the volume of the dress. You don't want it shoved all to the back onto one cheek. We're not going to love that. That isn't going to work. So this is the best thing you can do, girlfriend. And let me tell you, it doesn't matter what tummy you have. You really can disguise your tummy with this. The cool thing is that whether you decide to wear it loose because you feel like it on that day, or whether you decide to wear it belted, is completely your choice. You will look fabulous regardless. Now, I've spoken a lot about belts in the past, and definitely in this video, the belt comes up in almost every single look. And so what's so magical about this belt? Well, this belt is a one size fits all. It's also rounded. So you'll see, look, there is that curve. That curve makes a big difference because it draws the attention down. It creates this kind of narrowing in the waist and then rounded around the belly. And then the ties are very long. So you may have seen belts like these in the past, but they're kind of very short and then you can't do much with them. Whereas this one, you actually can do this. Look at how fabulous it is. You can draw the eye down the body with having it long like this, or you can even wrap it around again if these ties are going to get on your nerves and if it's long for you. So there's so many different ways that you can use a belt. And let me tell you, girlfriends, that you may have some things already in your closet that are pretty shapeless. Get a magic belt, put it on, and watch the transformation. The other little trick that I like to use is to use a buckle with these belts. It's quite a fun little look. It does this elevation look, and you can take something, maybe a vintage buckle, maybe something that you've had from an old belt that is kind of not working anymore, and you can just elevate this look in 1 second. Oh, and hey, if you like some of the pieces that you're seeing, you want more information, go to the link in the description.